Wow.
Oh, you're on the ball. Or is Rachel on the
It's
ball?
not me.
You
It's
beat
Rachel.
Holly. You beat Holly.
Yeah, well, she's too busy singing the 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh, that's right.
Because it takes
That's
2 weeks. Once
She's
you finish
halfway through that.
yeah, once you finish that up, then you
love
can put the
Christmas
tree
music.
up, and then it's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Anyway,
it.
the lights are on the tree. Nothing else is on the tree, but at least the lights are on, so that's okay.
And you said your kids have their own trees in their
They
rooms.
have their little trees.
Little trees?
And they're decorated, but they're small, so that's okay.
You just have one. It's the last year for this tree. It's looking a little rough.
We're moving on next.
The Charlie Brown tree.
yeah.
There's a few needles left. One ornament just kind of weighing it down over to one side.
5-year-old live tree, right?
Well, you know, we try to be conservationists.
That's it.
No, it's fake. Let's take a look at what's happening out there so far this morning. Got some good news for you. The clouds are finally going to move off to the east. We are going to see some sunshine today. I can't promise abundant sunshine, but at least some will go a long way towards improving moods across the mid-state. We're still almost an hour away from sunrise at this point, but skies have cleared out in northwestern Middle Tennessee, and that clearing trend is beginning to kick in towards metro Nashville as well. Still thicker cloud cover farther to the east, and even a few showers still hitting the ground in southeastern Middle Tennessee, especially southeastern Franklin County. But the bulk of the rain sliding farther away from us. That trend is going to continue through the morning. So just that slight chance of a shower along the Cumberland Plateau this morning. Otherwise, drier weather, mercifully, for a change. Let's take a look outside, and you're seeing kind of reduced visibilities here. A little bit of precipitation fog left over from Bedford County here, the Webb School in Bell Buckle. Skies have tried to clear out in Wayne County. You're kind of still in the process. The wind's whipping around enough, though, to keep the fog from developing, and that's going to keep the densest fog from becoming much of an issue. Still not seeing much light on the horizon just yet here. Again, almost an hour away from sunrise at this point. Temperatures are a little cooler, though. Winds out of the west bringing that cooler air in down to 45 degrees, which is still way above average for a December morning. In fact, about 12 degrees above normal. Air temperature and dew point very close together. That's why the fog is at least a minimal concern as we head through the morning. We'll keep a lookout from those camera perspectives and let you know if anything develops. Temperatures right now are in the upper 40s, where the cloud cover is a little bit thicker. So still officially 48 degrees in Nashville, also 48 Gladeville, 50 in Lebanon. A little cooler to the west, though. Thinner clouds and eventually just absent clouds farther to the west and northwest, down to 39 degrees in Paris right now. 50 degrees in Fayetteville, tied for the warm spot along with Lebanon so far this morning. As we head through the day, the cloud cover is going to get nudged farther and farther to the east, the substantial cloud cover. Still can't rule out a couple sprinkles, a light shower in eastern Middle Tennessee. Again, we're seeing some of that right now, but the bulk of it is going to be out of here. A mix of clouds and sun by this afternoon and into this evening. A little wintry precipitation trying to cross the Ohio River. It will not hold together and affect us. We'll be chilly tomorrow morning, starting off around freezing and only warming up to around 50 degrees tomorrow, despite abundant sunshine. Sun angle is pretty low this time of year, less than 3 weeks away from the first day of winter. So that sun doesn't have a whole lot of power to warm us up, especially with such short daylight hours. And the cooler than normal weather is actually going to stick around for a few more days. Below average temperatures, this big dip in the jet stream, which is the main storm track for North America, is going to usher in that chillier weather. The bulk of the really cold air is going to be staying a little bit farther up to our north. This is temporary, though. In general, the first couple weeks of December are looking warmer than normal. This is the long-range outlook, the 2-week outlook, which, again, we can't give you specific temperatures that far in advance, but we can give you the overall trend, which looks like warmer than normal conditions for the eastern half of the country, cooler than normal conditions for the western half of the country, kind of a typical El Nino pattern. Let's take a look at the forecast around here. For today, finally, some sunshine breaking through. Temperatures will be up to the low 50s by noon. Not going too far from there. 54 for a high this afternoon with a few clouds floating back in. Winds out of the west noticeable at 10 to 15 miles an hour, making it feel a little bit cooler. Starting off around freezing tomorrow, a high of only 50, which is a little below average even for early December. But then the warm-up starts kicking in on Friday. After a chilly start, we'll make it to the mid-50s, close to 60 Saturday and Sunday. And the weekend looks dry. That chance of showers Sunday night won't arrive until after midnight.
All right, we'll take note of that.